Whenever we plug in and play, something interesting usually happens. There's something that will excite us before the end of the day.
This is essentially a live album. A lot of these songs were written jamming as a band.
I think they hadn't really played like that and recorded like that as a band in a room since probably the first 2 or 3 records.
Yeah, I like it.
You too.
It's like really like Roger and John like staring at each other, bass and drums like locking into a groove.
Okay, so we know what we're doing. Let's take one.
We all go at it together. You know, someone sends the hair and we just go charging after it.
Duran has always been a band, and I think we've got back to a real band sound.
Which kind of means there are like 5 musicians having a conversation. Like you hear a bassist talking to a keyboard player, talking to a drummer, a guitar player and a singer.
And we have animatronic fabulously speaking on the track.
Drop in on that da-da-da-da-da sound.
People say you've been around. How about you and me get down? How about you and me get down? Babe, I know you've been around.
If Anna wasn't in the Scissor Sisters, then we'd have to have her in Duran Duran.
Simon would have these melodies and the chords felt great and it really felt like we were making new Duran classics.
I think we really drew on ourselves. You know, it was time to really put the blinkers on and be who we are.
Right now they sounded as tough and as fiery as any young band that I can think of.
Lose your head, lose control. You come on delicate and fine like a diamond in the mine.
And I think when you listen to it, you can really hear something that is unmistakably Duran Duran in all aspects. It's not just my voice that tells you it's Duran Duran. It's the kind of shape of the songs, the kind of chords that are being used, the way the guitar is, the keyboard presence, those kind of things.
Simon's more of a poet than anything else. I always think of him, you know, he sits in the corner with his pencil and sometimes nothing really happens. Then he'll go away for a few days, maybe sometimes a few weeks, and then he'll come back with treasure.
The fully grown feline was said to be surprisingly domesticated by zoological experts.
My inspiration for it was the Velvet Underground song, The Gift.
Expertly forged documents to facilitate her illegal export to the United States of America.
That song is me being me, so it's me being a newscaster and reading a news story.
It's a big collaboration, 5, 6 guys writing songs together. You know, it's not just like 1 or 2 sitting around the piano banging it out. It's like 5 guys that are signing off on every note. You know, one person might think this is a really cool line, everybody else is going, what?
Nick will like something, I'll hate it.
It's the same deal. We're all the same people. But I think we know how to handle each other much better now.
We can have an argument about music, but still be friends.
We never stopped believing that around the corner was the solution.
It became obvious at a certain point that All You Need Is Now was a key track.
Well, it's a message from us to us and to the fans. It's about the long road that we've been on. It doesn't matter how far you've come, the only bit that matters is the bit you're on at the moment.
John and I had really wanted to put some real strings on the album, and Mark Ronson had suggested Owen Pallett. We thought it would be great if he could do some arrangements for All You Need Is Now. What Owen actually created turned out to be really, really beautiful. It's an exciting time for us. I think we have a very vibrant album. It's got a lot of energy to it. It's got our humour back in it. It's pop-tastic.